Okay, Mr. Yordi, I didn't really follow up on this yesterday, but you had a problem with your gear wheel. Your pinion gear was just perfect. You did it exactly the way the instructions told you to do so. But your gear wheel, you kind of went off on the wrong track on that, and let me show you what's wrong with it. I'm not going to fix it for you. I'm going to show you where you can look in order to correct your errors. So, first thing I did is I checked your numbers. And everything checked out right except for your X sub C, which is your distance between the center to center. You don't change that. If you have to change that in order to make your wheel, your gears work, then you know something's wrong. So don't change that. Try to find the error, and let me show you where that error is. So again, the pinion gear is good. Your gear wheel is not good. Your tooth profile isn't quite right. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I think what's really throwing you off here is this pressure line. So as our diameters get bigger, our outside, our pitch diameter, and our root diameter, as they get bigger, this pressure line is still the same. It's still 20 degrees. And now where we had diameters which are less, much smaller circles before, the base diameter here, which is derived off that pressure line, was on top. Now it's below the root diameter. So you still need to follow the rules here, even though it's below. And the second pitch point circle here, as you notice here, is supposed to be the intersection of the base diameter, not the root diameter, the base diameter, and the first pitch point circle. This center of the pitch point circle number 2 should be down here. So read the directions for that, put that in the right location. And what that's going to do is going to make this tooth profile a little bit thinner so it doesn't dig into the teeth of the pinion gear. You don't want to do that. The other thing that's wrong here is this arc and this arc and this arc aren't well placed. This arc needs to be on the root diameter here and not down here in the base diameter, so you kind of have like a place where we're going to have two solids kind of intersect, and that's not good. So what you need to do is get rid of this arc, and that arc, redraw that per the instructions. The new arc is going to be tangent to that. The end point of that 3-point arc is going to be on the root diameter, not the base diameter. And you're going to have a line that's going to go from the end of that arc to the center of the gear. You're going to make the arc and that line tangent to each other too. And that should line everything up. Mirror to the other side. And don't put this extra stuff down here. You don't need that. So once you get that done, that gear tooth should resolve itself. And if you put that into the assembly, and it should work itself out. So you're going to have to get rid of your gear mate and reestablish that. And the way to do your gear mate properly is to take this sketch over here. I don't think I showed everybody in class, but you want to show that sketch over here in order to pick up the pitch diameter. And you want to go down here and show this sketch too. So what you want to do, and these are, pitch diameters should be tangent to each other, but they're not because you changed that X sub C in it. But take that base diameter, this base diameter, use those as the elements you're going to be used for your mate, and then you can just stick with the ratios it gives you there, and your gear mate should work. But before you do that, you need to make sure that you change your X sub C to the proper value, which is supposed to be this 1.2667. And then everything should work. Try the physical dynamics first, and then when you get that to work, and you will get this to work because I fixed it for you, I made sure it was going to work right. Once you get that to work, then you could do your gear mate, and everything should work out after that. So if you get stuck again, let me know.